Turkey. My country got bombed today. I seen it on the news. I'm so worried about my mom and my family over there that I never even met, y'all. I never even met. All right, so boom. So boom, right? Today I'm going to be doing a classic makeup tutorial. This is going to be a dewy summer look. I feel like nobody does makeup tutorials anymore, and it kind of like really sucks because the girlies need, you know. I'm looking down this mirror down right here because that's normally how I would do my makeup. And we are going to be talking about, while I do my makeup, we're going to be talking about the time whenever I found out that I was not Turkish. Power to the black people all around the United Nations of the whole entire universe, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all about the time whenever I thought that I was Turkish. I'm gonna first start off with the brows. I'm gonna be using Ruby Kisses Go Brow Pencil. It's 99 cents, and when I first started doing makeup a lot of years ago, I used to think that it was so important to get the most expensive products. So I used to use Anastasia products for my brows, and when you pay for more expensive products, my best bet is to go to the beauty supply store or the 99-cent store. Not the 99-cent store, the beauty supply store for sure, because they be having some hidden gems, and get you some makeup from there and practice. Go to the drugstore, get you some makeup from there. I found some of my most favorite dupes and some of my best makeup ever from the beauty supply store and the drugstore. So anyways, I'm 15 subscribers, and I just want to thank all of you guys from the bottom of my heart. This is just the beginning of our journey together. We're gonna grow together. I'm gonna teach you so much more things, and you know, the channel was called Mercy Taught Me, so I'm gonna teach you so much more things, so many more makeup tutorials, hair tutorials. I want to do clothing hauls. I want to do everything, and I know like I only have 15 subscribers, so it's so crazy that I'm talking like I'm a big YouTuber, but I'm speaking it into existence. I'm delusional. The subscribers are coming. The subscribers are coming. So anyway, my brows is as good as it's going to get. Growing up, I mentioned in my last video, in my first video, that I am Caribbean American, right? The time, circa early 2000s, right? It was the early 2000s. I grew up with my grandparents, my mom, and my grandparents from my father's side, my grandma from my mom, my nana from my mom, which is my great aunt, and my papa, which is my great grandfather. And my papa was from Turks, right? And my whole entire life, I hear Turks this, Turks that, Turks this, Turks that, right? I had a teacher. She was Italian American. I don't want to say that she was racist, and I actually forgot her actual name. We're gonna call her Miss Lasagna, because I always used to watch the news once me and my mom had moved away from my great-grandparents and my grandma or whatever, because like that's just what we did in the 90s, right? And the news had came on before school, and last night, like in the nighttime and before school, I was watching the news, and it said that it was a bombing in Turkey. I'm not sure exactly where it was, but it was like a lot of bombings in Turkey, and like a moment of silence for everybody who was affected by that. This is going to be a funny video, but I know that that was not a funny situation. So prayers up to Turkey and everybody who lost somebody during that time, right? Okay, that was a moment of silence. So boom, right? I seen that Turkey had some things going on, and I was so sad. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty and Dolce de Leche. I seen all of this stuff going on with Turkey before I went to school. I was in elementary, and I was so sad and worried about my family from Turks that I never even met. Okay, I never even met these people, right? And I was so sad. Like, it was very odd for me to be sad and quiet. However, how the F ever, right? I am still sad. I'm quiet. I even started crying several times during the day. So my teacher, for some reason, she yelled at me because I think I was like talking whenever she was talking, and yelling at me for whatever reason. And I'm like, I can't deal with this stress. I really cannot deal with this stress. My country just got bombed today. I'm dealing with the, like, crying, screaming. I did a whole outburst, right? So she felt so bad. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What's your country? And I'm like, Turkey, Turks. I'm like, Turks, Turkey. Like, that's my country. Like, it just got bombed today. Like, I cannot deal with this. I have to worry about my family. My mom is probably worried. My papa is probably worried. Like, I cannot deal with this. I can't deal with this stress. I can't deal with this stress, right? And this is why it is important to teach your kids. This is why it's important to teach your kids about their history, right?
She's biracial. She's a biracial girl. She's a biracial girl. Made from a rainbow world. A pretty sight to see.
My teacher is like, I'm so sorry to hear that. Go back inside for the day, whatever, right? So the whole day passes, right? And I guess she did her research, right? And she told the other teachers, right, that my country had gotten bombed and that I may need resources for my family in Turkey, right? She said I might need resources for our family in Turkey. She's about to organize. Mind you, this lady did not really like me at all. So that's really nice that she did that. So
you wanna fuck with me now? Oh.
Before she goes to find out what resources that I might need, thank God, right? She calls my mom and hey, I just wanted to touch base with you. And she took me out of the classroom again to call me in front of my mom, to call my mom in front of me, right? Like, hey, you know, Little Mercy was over here acting a fool today, and we just want to know, like, you know, do you need anything? Is everything okay? She said that the country had gotten bombed, and we just want to make sure that everything's okay with you guys and let you know that we're here for you and we stand with you. Solidarity, my sister. I didn't even know that you guys were Turkish. Like, I didn't even know that. That's crazy, but I'm so sorry to hear that. I was just like, oh my gosh. She's like, oh my gosh, no, we don't need anything. We are fine. We are fine. You know, I'm gonna talk to this girl whenever we get home.
When I catch you, Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
We're from Turks and Caicos. We're not from Turkey. It's just like, your mom is gonna talk to you whenever you get home. Your country did not get bombed. You're not even from Turkey. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, yeah, whatever, right? So I go home and my mom's waiting for me with the little baby in her hand. And she's like, why the hell did you go to school and tell those people that she was Turkish? And I'm like, because I thought that we were Turkish, like Turks and Caicos. I thought that we were Turkish, right? Mind you, I do not know nothing about Turkey. Like, because if you can see by the title, this is going to be a mukbang featuring some Turkish food, because I feel like it's only right. And my mom is just like, girl, mind you, I knew that we were Caribbean because my papa had like a very deep accent. However, I'm very much Caribbean American. I'm like 3rd generation American. So like, the culture has, you know, the culture has and like this, just tap it in, tap, 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 tap. Clap, 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 clap. Slap, 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 slap. Tappity, tap, tap, tap. On my nappity, sack, sack, sack. Shout outs to Canada, though. So, my mom is just like, girl, Turkey and Turks and Caicos is not the same thing, sweetheart. You need to get your life together. This is not the same thing. So that is basically the story time about how I found out that I am not Turkish and I'm from Turks and Caicos, and Turkey and Turks and Caicos have nothing to do with each other. But shout outs to Turkey though. Oh my gosh, I messed everything up. Shout outs to Turkey though. And like, you need like, you have to tell your children their history, you know? And she did tell me my history, and everybody told me, because I knew that my family was from Turks and Caicos. I knew that my family was from Turks and Caicos. These things. However, I still continue to go and act a fool in these people's school and tell them that my country had gotten to a situation that had never happened. That is so hilarious. Anyways, my last video got 100 views. I got 96, but close enough. And I just like, you know, I'm super happy and excited to make content and like get to know you guys. And I've been so excited and waiting and have so much ideas, but I appreciate any feedback, any topics, whatever you want to talk about, guys. You know, like it's a very small community of us right now. It's only 15. Like, now is the time. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's get to know each other. Did you stay and watch my entire video? Or is you just clicking on it to click on it? We should really talk and get to know each other, because we are building a community. I'm going to try to be consistent and, you know, consistent on my journey. It's the first time I ever did something like that. So anyway, so I know, girlies, we're looking a little bit mad right now, aren't we? We're looking mad. Just call me mad. But you're not gonna call me mad, because I'm about to get it together really quickly. So the lippies are done. Do I look good, Mr. President? You look good, Mr. President. I don't know where I got that from, but anyways, basically now I'm gonna go with this Garnier Active Skin Balancing Mist again. It's so light and it just smells so good. I love it, I love it, I love it. Istanbul, Constantinople, Istanbul, Constantinople. Whew. Do I look dewy? No, I don't look that dewy. And the finishing touches is just me putting on my lashes. I'm gonna put on my lashes with weave glue, because I need to take them off and take my makeup off and go to bed. I don't know what y'all think this is. Like, we not finna be up here all day. And it's already 11 o'clock where I'm at. Where are you at? What time is it where you're at? All 15 of my subscribers. Where y'all from? I think y'all from down south, because people from New York don't support each other at all. It sucks. Like, I know that I will have more supporters from other places than from New York. Well, hopefully, and I'm from big New York, Brooklyn in the house, okay? Like, I'm not from like upstate New York, Buffalo, which is nothing wrong with Buffalo. Shout outs to Buffalo. Shout outs to Buffalo and shout outs to Canada. They cousins, they right next door to each other, right? You feel me? But, and I just pinch it up in the corner and pinch it down in this corner. And now, like, you see, it's giving absolutely something. It's giving baddie, and this is giving baddie too. This is giving, like, you know, grown baddie. This is giving baddie. He called me baddie. I keep it tight for Zaddy. This is giving I'm a sophisticated woman. I don't wear those type of things. I stay at the Ritz Carlton, for God's sakes. Bring me my poodle. You know, Cruella vibes. And it was so hot today. I do not see how people do not take showers. What's the weather like where you guys are at? Is it hot? Is it cold? I doubt it would be cold. You know it gets hot in Alaska? They teach us nothing in these inner city ghettos. Inner city ghetto schools fill again. And Miss Lasagna never taught me that. You know, it is what it is. I would tart big ego. Say he got a big ego. I love his big ego. Okay, so Turkish food. It is called Pide. Oh, this is really good. This is really, really good. Okay, it's like spinach, cream cheese, and I believe it says sour cream online. So I got this food from a Turkish Albanian restaurant in the Bronx called No Forks. Experience was not amazing, would not recommend it, but the food was good. To the fallen soldiers, and my deepest condolences to anybody who has lost somebody in that period of time. This is not funny, but I am making a funny video. Right, and there are Afro Turks before the girlies get upset or whatever. Like, it is Afro Turks. It is slaves from the Ottoman Empire that are still in Turkey and have been in Turkey for years. It's a small community, under 20,000 people, but they are there. Black power. I see you, my brother. You feel me? I see you, my brother. What's good? So anyways, right, let me know where you're from. I want to know where you from, where you at, what you doing, how old are you? We're building a community, so we need to like interact and get to know each other, because you're gonna be my best friend